Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. I'm Madison, and today I want to take you plant shopping. So we are going to head to one of my favorite nurseries in town, the Fort Collins Nursery. They've always got a really good selection, so let's go see what they have to work with. All right, here we are outside of the Fort Collins Nursery, and they have this big, beautiful mural painted on the outside of their building, so you can't miss it when you're driving by. All right, let's head on inside. Okay, as we walk inside the nursery, there's this huge section with just like tons of different decorations, lawn ornaments, all different kinds of things that you could look for. I've even seen like some really cool plant posters, but let's head over to the left as you walk in. And this is where they have like a lot of orchids. This section looks like is all of their African violets. And look at this guy. I don't think I've ever seen one like this. The flowers were so sweet and the leaves were humongous. And here we have some more African violets, I believe. Look at those flowers. They're just beautiful. And then on this shelf up top, they have these frilly little flowers on these violets. They're so cute. And they've got a ton of pottery. This is just one little section of their pottery that's like more their orchid pots. And then as we turn around here, look at this orchid. How cool is that? It's like an alien flower. So beautiful. And the foliage is gorgeous as well. And if we look at the tag here, it looks like it is a something. I think that one was $45. And look, there's another one here. It looks like the color's a little different. It's a little bit brighter. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. And again, the foliage is so cool. So even after the flower is done with its bloom, you still have that beautiful foliage. And they've got this gorgeous vanilla bean orchid. It looks really well established too. There's some really nice aerial roots. And as we come over here, they have more variety of like your kind of common house plants. This giant anthurium. It's that flamingo variety, I believe, anthurium. So it's a more common variety, but it looks crazy. And some ZZ plants, and it looks like, what is that? Baltic blue or maybe Cebu blue? I think it's a Baltic. And some golden pothos down here, or excuse me, global pothos. Those are pretty cool. I think those ones were $45. And this guy looked kind of sad. He's definitely ready for a drink, but it's a really pretty Scindapsus Silvery Ann, I believe, where the silver's more concentrated towards like the tip of the leaf. And we've got some beautiful Pilea peperomioides. Really large full plants. Those are so cool. I think those are also called the Chinese money plant. And then here we have some Philodendron goldii. I do think that this has been reclassified to, I don't know, something else. But these ones are really cool looking. They were a little bit more mature looking with all their lobes. And look at these guys. These are so cool. It's some sort of ficus triangularis, I believe, maybe variegata. It's such a beautiful plant, and it looks like it was fruiting a little bit. Oh my goodness. I have heard that those are really finicky plants, so I'm just gonna walk away. And they have these crazy bushy syngonium. I want to say this is like the pink illusion or something like that. The pink is pretty light. And it was only $18, and it's such a wild plant. Like, you could chop and prop that thing and have a huge plant before you know it. It's pretty cool. And they have these cute little, like, sizzle plants. What are they called? Frizzle plants for $23. Those are so cute. Like little ringlets. And check out this giant sensation peace lily. It's so beautiful. I love how wide and broad those leaves are. And that big old plant was only, I think, $55. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. And over here we've got some Dieffenbachia and some Tenanthe, it looks like. Those are so cool. And then we have these beautiful, like, frizzle perennials. Those are so cute. Like little ringlets. And check out this giant sensation peace lily. It's so beautiful. I love how wide and broad those leaves are. Not big old plant was only, I think, $55. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. And over here we've got some Dieffenbachia and some Tenanthe, it looks like. Those are so cool. Definitely getting a good amount of sun, especially this one here. But look at that new leaf. That almost looks like an Aglaonema pictum tricolor leaf, but like big and probably a little more sturdy. And they had a bunch of different like bonsai style plants where you just have to, kind of keep them trimmed up however you want. And then you have a beautiful little bonsai umbrella tree. That's what these little guys are here for $22. And they're very well established. They're so cute. And as we head over here, they have some giant anthurium ruffles. They're so beautiful. The leaves are very, very like thick and structural, very sturdy. So beautiful. And it looks like it's flowering too, or is about to. So cool. And then behind me here, there we are, they have a bunch of carnivorous plants. They have these like cool arrangement bowls, and they're just like ready to slurp up all your fungus gnats. It's so cool. Look at that guy. That is so awesome. These guys over here are so pretty. They're just ready to chomp up all the food. I love the ones that look like coral like that. It's so beautiful. Look at the color. Oh my gosh. I don't trust myself with these beautiful carnivorous plants. I feel like I'm just going to kill them because I'll forget to water them. But man, look at how beautiful and deep red. And then the other ones are just lime green. The color variation is just beautiful. And the patterning, it's so cool. Look at all these little pitcher plants. They're so perfect. That guy was only $13 too for that perfect pitcher plant. Wait, is that right? Maybe it said 22. I can't read. Okay, and that whole arrangement was situated under this ginormous fiddle leaf fig that it almost looks like the store was built around it. It's that big. Like it's just planted in the ground, I think, and it grows way up tall. You can see the leaves are so dusty, some of them up there, because obviously it's been there for a while, but it's so cool. It's just beautiful. And then here they've got a bunch of cacti, these really cool barrel cactus. Look at this guy. He's so cute. Only $8 too. Their cacti prices seemed pretty darn reasonable. Look at this guy. How cool is that? Looks like this one's $65. That is beautiful. That looks like it could just... Ooh, that could take a finger out. It kind of reminds me of the bush that the hyenas like fell in Lion King. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then I had to check out this giant euphorbia. It's so cool. Maybe it's not giant, but it's really, really big. At least 4 feet tall, I'm going to say. And let's see if I can see how much this guy is. It's like $130 maybe. It's a pretty good price on that guy, especially for how big it is. And they have some string of pearls. Those are so cute. Again, those are only $8. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Okay, what the heck is this? It's so cool. It looks like it's like a giant potato or something with a plant growing out of it. So beautiful. And they're really soft. Those little like strands or whatever, leaves, I guess you could call them, are really, really soft. And then that tuber is very hard. Okay, and then look at this. I believe this is some sort of jungle cacti, and it's in bloom. Look at how beautiful that flower is. Oh my goodness. It's got quite a few of them too. They're just beautiful. Now, I did smell them. They did not smell like anything, but just look at that. It's so pretty. It's okay. It doesn't have to smell good. So lovely. And look at this guy. Again, I think this is some sort of jungle cactus. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's beautiful and giant and clearly very happy. Okay, now you get to see one of the reasons that I really fell in love with this nursery, especially when I first started collecting plants. They have tons of little teeny tiny plants, or they're itty-bitties, I think they call them. So here they've got, their selection of different cacti and succulents. Look at how cute those are, little mother of thousands or something like that. They've got little tiny cups of Horthia and the string of pearls. So they just have so many different options of all of their larger, more established plants that they sell as smaller plants. Like, look at these little string of hearts. I think there was even a variegated string of hearts. I think maybe not. But little string of turtles as well. Look at all of those. They're so cute. So if you wanted to make an arrangement or something, like, that'd be a great gift. That would be so easy to do here. And look at these beautiful full burro's tail or donkey tail cacti, or succulents, not a cacti. It's a succulent. So pretty. And they have tons of these string of hearts. I usually am not a huge fan of the string of hearts, but do you see how sun-stressed and beautiful? Like, what the heck? I don't think I've ever seen a string of hearts be so, like, red or maroon in color. It's just beautiful. And you can see there's these little baby flowers on some of them as well. Gorgeous. I just couldn't get over how red. It's so cool. Oh my goodness. And look at this little tiny burro's tail. That is so cute. That guy was only $15 too. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to have one of those one day. Okay, and whoa, look at this large Hoya carnosa compacta, or Hindu rope. So beautiful. Definitely getting a good amount of sun. This nursery has definitely very high sun all throughout, so it has a little bit of crispy leaves, but still so pretty. And then I have just never seen this plant in person. This is a, what's it called, bundle of sticks or something like that. It is so interesting, so cool. Like, what the heck? It doesn't even look like a plant. It almost looks like a spider or just like a bunch of twigs. And then they have some more of those little climbing onion plants on little trellises. How cute is that? I wonder how long that would take to get giant. And they have some smaller pots of the Carnosa compacta. Let's make our way over to the next aisle of plants. And it looks like we've got some alocasia. They have alocasia zebrina. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this in person before. So darn cute. So they're very simplistic leaves for the zebrina. Oh my gosh, I like almost knocked over a lawn ornament, so that was embarrassing. But yeah, the leaves are very simplistic, but the stems are like where it's at. They're like striped and kind of purpley. Oh my gosh, they're just beautiful. And they have some alocasia bambino. So pretty. And some colocasia hilo beauty. Those are lovely. I have one of those. I stuck it outside and it's doing really well outside. Cute. Some more bambino. And I think they had some stingrays up top there as well. What are these guys? Oh, cool. These are the dragon tooth alocasia. I got my dragon tooth from this nursery. It hasn't grown for me yet, but it's doing pretty well. And then look at this calathea. It's so beautiful. I think this is the white star calathea. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in person either. It's just beautiful. I didn't realize just how pink they could get. They're so pretty. It almost reminds me of one of those Christmas plants. What is that? Poinsettia. Kind of reminds me of that. And they have tons of pothos over here. They have golden pothos and a bunch of marble queen. I feel like the marble queen pothos is so underrated. It's just a gorgeous plant. And if you stake it and have it climb, those leaves will get big, like real big. And you can get them for such a steal. I want to say these pots were only like $20 or $30 or something. Oh, and then they had a bunch of the Scindapsus tribui, or tribui. How do you say that? Moonlight, I believe. And these are Costa Farms plants. They're trending tropicals, which I don't think I've ever seen the Fort Collins Nursery carry Costa Farms plants before. I think this is probably a new thing for them. So that's kind of cool that they're branching out and carrying some different companies within the store. And the pots are just so full and beautiful. Full and beautiful. The leaves are way sturdier too than I thought they were going to be. Oh, and look at these Maranta, lemon lime Maranta. Those are just beautiful. So these are prayer plants. They will lift and lower their leaves. Oh, and look under the tables. They have some, what are those? Tradescantia zebrina, like crawling along under all of the beds of plants. It's so cool. And then I've got a bunch of money trees. Those are so beautiful. You know, I had to do a little check just to see if there were any variegated ones. Granted, you're much more likely to find a variegated plant in a big box store rather than a nursery because they're checking for those things. Got some parlor palms and some aglaonema. Those are beautiful. Okay, and we skipped a row earlier because there were too many people, so we're going back a row, and here we've got even more of their itty-bitty plants that are all around, like, I think $4 to like $8 or something like that. Oh my goodness, and I don't know how I almost missed this giant hanging Cebu blue pothos. Look at how full and lush. So pretty. Okay, and then back to these little itty bitties. Look at this little guy. He's only $3.50. Look at how cool that is. It definitely looks like some sort of terrarium plant. I'm not sure what it is. That's like the one thing about their itty bitties is they don't usually have the name of the plant on there. So it's kind of a fun scavenger hunt to like pick out the little itty bitty plant you want and then like run around the store and see if you can find a larger version of the plant somewhere with the actual name on it so you can see. But I'm sure if you were to ask anyone that worked there, they could tell you what it is you're looking at. And then we've got more full baskets. Look at those. Oh my gosh. So these are all beautiful hanging baskets of philodendron micans, and they've clearly been sun stressed like a lot of their plants in here because like I said, this nursery gets amazing sunlight and they're just beautiful when they're sun stressed. Oh my goodness. One of you guys actually asked me recently if it was okay that your micans was getting a little bit on the pink side or a little bit on the red side. And as you can see by those hanging pots up there, it's definitely okay. And in fact, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then look at this guy up here. This is some sort of tetrasperma. It's so cool. It looks way different though. The stem is so chonky and then the leaves are really tiny. And then it looks like they have some philodendron mayoi hanging up there. Really large plants. Those are beautiful. Again, we're a little sun stressed, but that's okay. And then we're getting a little bit larger here, so we've kind of graduated from the itty bitties to like the 3 and 4 inch pots, so you can still get a really wide variety in pretty much any size you're looking for. Look at those syngonium. Those are so pretty. I'm slowly but surely getting into syngonium. It's dangerous. All the plants are dangerous. Who are we kidding? Whoa, what the heck? Look at this guy. I'm not sure if that's a caladium or a colocasia. I feel like it's a caladium. Look at how beautiful that color. It's like maroon with like goldish bronzy flecks. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it. And look at those little ones. They're so precious. That looks like a confetti leaf. And the prices on all of these pots over here were really reasonable. I want to say those were all like under $10. They've got a bunch of beautiful begonia. So these are more kind of their outdoor plants, I believe. And we've got some cool banana plants. Look at those. So cute. I love the red banana. Oh my goodness. Another underrated plant, if you ask me. The red banana. And these little guys are so cool. They almost look like little lily pads or something. I've seen the variegated version of those before, and they're just beautiful. Okay, look at this begonia. I can't even. They have so many cool plants here. And again, these are all of their like outdoor plants. And all of these pots, I'm pretty sure were like $8.50 or something like that. Like really reasonable. And the colors are just, oh my gosh, they're so incredible. I love that dark foliage with like the almost glowing green veins. It's so awesome. And even more options here in such full pots. Wild. And they're flowering too. Oh my gosh. I feel like you could definitely keep that alive like in your house throughout winter as well, as long as you have like decent light and humidity. Oh, it's so cool. And it's such a funky leaf shape. Like what the heck? It's not your regular like angel wing begonia shape, you know, it's so cool. This is definitely more that angel wing shape, but look at that color. Oh my gosh. So cool. Gives you a whole new appreciation for begonias. And then look at the flowers. Ugh. Watching this back gives me like all the good feelings. It's so fun. Look at that. The pink flower with like the dark foliage with the veins. You get it like all in one package. It's so cool. And we've made our way to the snake plant section. Look at those giant, beautiful black coral snake plants. And what's the price on those? Let's see. $40. Get out of town. That's such a killer price. Those are at least 3 feet tall. And they're so gorgeous. Like, look at that next to my jacket. Like, so dark. They have so many different varieties. Look at all the different colors. Oh my gosh. And check these out. So this is the Bantel Sensation for only $30. I feel like this is a more rare snake plant, at least in my area. I don't see these often in northern Colorado at all. Oh my gosh. Look at that pattern on there. That looks like a fake plant. Like if any of these snake plants look fake, it's that one. It's so cool. Oh, whoa. Okay, so we saw the babies, and here are the mamas. Look at those. Giant Bantel Sensation. Or actually, those might even be something different. So this is actually not a Bantel Sensation, but look at how gorgeous it is. Wow. The leaves are so, like, wide and strappy. Just beautiful. Oh! Look over here. I missed an entire row of Scindapsus. That's so crazy. How did I miss that? We gotta make our way back over there. Oh, but first, a quick pit stop. Look at those. Beautiful philodendron. I want to say that's a Macaulay's Finale. That's so lovely. Look at this giant philodendron. What the heck? Looks like that guy is $80. It's a big boy. And then look at this wild burl marks. If you don't have a burl marks and you're looking for kind of a more slightly rare but easy to grow philodendron, I definitely suggest it. And then they have these gorgeous, what is this? Monstera, I almost call it a philodendron, but Monstera adansonii pots. And then here are those Scindapsus pots. Look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness. And they have so many to choose from. Oh my gosh. Look at how elongated some of those leaves are too. And you can tell all of their plants are just so happy. They've gotten such good sun and such good care. And then below those, we've got a ton of fiddle leaf figs. So if you want to one day aspire to have a fiddle leaf fig as monstrous as the one that they have growing just in store, you could get a starter one here that's already like 4 feet tall or something. But look at how happy they are. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. I don't think I saw a single leaf with a foliation on it. I think that's what it's called anyway, where they have like the orangish red dots all over them from getting like incongruent watering. None of that anywhere. They're just full and beautiful and happy and like, oh my god, look at the size of the leaves. It's so crazy. And the pots all had, I think, at least 2 stalks in them. So beautiful. Got some gorgeous aglaonema and some variegated umbrella trees. Okay, I think that is about it for their houseplant selection here. Everything else is going to be more of their outdoor stuff. So I think that's going to be it for today. All right, you guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me and checking out the Fort Collins Nursery. I hope you liked it. And yeah, I hope I got some decent footage for you guys to see, and hopefully the audio was okay. I'm working with a new microphone, so hopefully it sounds okay. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.